Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Scottsville, Sunday, the 5th of February. And as predicted yesterday, very interesting day's racing and some good results in big races. Very nice to see Joe Soma have three winners on a big day. He really is a top man to train a racehorse. So well done to Joey and Rachel Venica, as usual, road winners. She keeps riding winners even against the best of them. And nice to see that too. So let's get into this Scottsville meeting. First race is 1:15, 24 pentometer, 4.5 false rail. The going will be absolutely perfect for these horses. And the first race is a 1200 meter maiden plate, 8-race card. And the find of the race has got to be one Williams Princess. Blinkers have been struck on this one. And like the jockey, as you know, I like Rachel Venica. I think she's very good. But the horse have all got to beat his number 10, Can't Catch Me. Been back 10, looks like absolutely cherry. And everything looks right for this, except has come off a break. But if you look at its form, there's winners from all its form lines, last four form lines, whereas Royal Oasis, who looks like the big danger, gets Keegan DeMello's run second on it twice. No winners out of any of the last form lines for Royal Oasis. So Can't Catch Me should be the right horse, but Royal Oasis is a year older, and that might play into his hands, and that's why Princess Analia and Williams Princess come into this race. Pretty Analia, Williams Princess come into this race with a chance. Race 2, there's a maiden plate, 1400 with a scratching is super fast. I think Garth Buller holds the key, and he's got two very good runners here. Oshkati, well, that's a favourite, but is he not better on the poly? Who knows? Fine Admiral, I think this will run very well. Goodwood gets a ride on a drawn one, that gives it a very, very big chance. Turn Time's got some sort of chance as well, but I'm going to nail my colours to the mast and go with the pull of two horses. Race 3, maiden plate fillies and mare, 1600, first leg of the pick 6. And this is a very difficult race because if Gelsomina doesn't win with DeMello aboard it, then anything can win it. And it's had 8 starts, 4 places. It looks like getting better and better. Wendy Whitehead's in cracking form, got to go very well. Madame Zabre's danger, Gary Rich, but that's drawn on the outside of DeMello. DeMello should be able to handle that very well, and that will help him. Sacred Lily ran very well for Tristan Godden twice, so that might be improved. I've got Wings and Adelante, got chances. Race 4, this is a maiden plate, 2,400 meters. Well, when you come to these distance races, there's only one guy you look for, and he's got a runner in the race, and that seems to be Cobb Naidu with Richard Fourie aboard, Johnny's Hope, number 9. Not all cut and dried, though, because Agamemnon looks like a slow horse, if you say so. DeMello rode this 3 runs ago, back with his old mate Dixon. There's 10-1. I think this will go well, if you say so. That was the best run with DeMello aboard it, 2,000 meters, and came back in trip, which was probably too short for it. Looks like it's bred to go all day, and that is a sign. MJ Woodendall's got a couple, they've got chances. Tommy the Kid looks like the better of the two with Rachel aboard it. Third run looks like a big improver. You might find that Triton could improve. I've been following this horse for a long time, and the blinkers are off. That might help. So there's all types of permutations here. The problem with the favourite, Johnny's Hope, is at his second run. So the horse I was talking about that you always look out for in these races is Waiho Mowing's runner, Time to Meditate. He is a very good trainer of stayers, and this has got a very good chance in a race like this. And Waiho's got a couple of others that have got chances too as well. He should have a good day. Race 5, there's 1750, merit-rated handicap. Well, I thought this was the most difficult race on the card, and I'll tell you why, because the Blazing Kiss, I thought, ran a cracking good race after its maiden, and seems pretty well handicapped, but nothing seems as well handicapped as Columbia Road. Off a merit rating of 63, it won its maiden by 4.5 last time, and definitely bred to go more ground. It's 10-1. So when you look at a horse like that and you say, wow, 10-1, that looks like a big price. It is. Splasher Green, 2 good runs, and that's been backed in. That's another Marwing horse. And then Catalea Summer got very good form. That's number 11 and 14. Fashion Enigma, course and distance 1 from 1. You should be able to get away with those. Race 6, merit rated, 1600 meters. I'm going strongly with number 1, Iron Will, Alison Reich runner. 2.5 claimer. Go back, it beat Money Heist, all right. That ran in the middle of the field in the Guineas, but he's obviously got some ability. So I'm going with 1, Iron Will, but it doesn't stop there. New Stream gets Rachel, 3rd run after arrest. That's number 5. Also Squishy's got pace. But the big danger might be 7, Seamaster. Ignore its last run. That was at the Val, and Godden let it stride along, and that was the end of him. So he fell in a hole. He'll be very much better in a race like this. Although he's got 61 to carry against Richard Fourie, that's a big plus. Ideal Act, he got 2 points for running second last time, and he looks like he's got to have a chance here as well with the Mellow. Does run on. Race 7, merit rated, handicap 1400 meters. I found one here. 10-1 shot, number 4, Rodriguez. I think this horse will improve a lot. Go back a run from last. Serena Moodley rode it on the poly, but he has shown some form on the turf, this horse, so he's got some chance in a race like this. I think you'll find Els My Daddy will go out and make a very good pace for him, and that will suit Rodriguez absolutely to the minute. The dangers, 1, Buto, good form, and 2, Majestic Warrior, the 3-year-old. Looks like you've got a hard task here, but you've got to ignore his last start. Count Marsh is your favourite with Richard Fourie. Turf doesn't seem to be his game, so I'm ignoring him. Race 8, merit rated fillies and mares, 1,000 meters. I made a 2-cornered contest. The right horse looks like looking hot. Course and distance 1 from 1. And ignore his last start on the poly. It will go very well here. It has won on the course and distance, as I say, and it's got good form, looking hot. And what's it got to beat? Very, very little. There's a lot of very poor horses here. Diamond Girls obviously got the best ability in the race, but she's had a rest of 3 or 4 months. And on top of that, she might be over the short side of the trip. But she is a course and distance 1 from 1 winner, so be very careful of her. Looks like an interesting day. I think we're going to get some results, and hopefully we find them for you. From me, James Goodman. Thank you for the support. Remember, subscribe and share. That's what keeps us going. And bet with Interbet. They're the only people in the planet to be with.